So before we get started, one thing I just wanted to touch on when Lewis said earlier, he argued that why change what we are doing now when we have one of the best governments in the world. He said that this was one of his main arguments, but who says that it can't be better than it is? Like, there's always an opportunity for us to improve our government. Another argument that they used was, if 4 years isn't enough, who says 6 years is enough? Well, 6 minus 4 is 2, so that's 2 more years. So if 6 isn't enough, then 4 probably isn't enough either. The other side also makes a lot of claims about how the president should worry about being reelected because by doing so, the president is giving the people what they want. This is not in fact true. This is the president playing a role as a politician, when that role should have been left when the campaign ended. The president should be focusing on making the people happy, but not if it means jeopardizing our country. So in reality, if a president was ineligible to re-election, he would be less inclined to partnership and more to be the president of the whole people, and less would he be swayed by popular emotion. He'd be more focused on the country as a whole. He would then be able to make better appointment, and above all, he would have in 6 years a better opportunity to actually develop his plans and actually go through with them without worrying as much as if the people are going to freak out and not re-elect him. Then there's the fact that the first-term president spends the majority of his time, sometimes as much as 2 years, worrying about getting re-elected. So is this what the other side is calling a good thing? Because decisions of national policy, as in what is best for the country, become clouded with political decisions as of what is best for the president as a candidate, rather than as a president. It's this stress that leads a president to, instead of doing what's courageous or correct from a policy standpoint, then the president is obliged to do what is popular in order to protect his political prospects, and can even be motivated to do something illegal or foolish, such as the Watergate scandal. The other side also argues that switching to a single 6-year term would result in a loss of connection with the people of America. I believe that this statement is not true. If the United States were to switch to a 6-year presidential term, presidents could be trusted in actually carrying out the plans and policies that won the people over in the first place, instead of waiting until the second term. They could start action right away. Where as of now, the presidents are too scared that this will affect the others' views on him during elections, so he'll just wait. Without the pressure of re-election, presidents would be more inclined to carry out the policies. Lyndon B. Johnson sums this up. When he left office, he said, if a fellow knew from the beginning that he had a definite limitation and that the bell was going to ring at a certain time, he might be able to tackle some of the problems he inclined to postpone. So as a wrap-up, a 6-year term gives the president security in office, where he would not have to play politics his whole term as it is now. The president spends his first term trying to get himself reelected instead of looking out for the best interests of the people, which is what a single 6-year term would do.